The year is 2124. A century of uneasy peace had lulled humanity into a false sense of security. We reached for the stars, oblivious to the shadows lurking between them. Then, the sky tore open. They came without warning, monstrous ships blotting out the sun. Cities crumbled under their wrath. Fear became the common language. Panic choked the streets as people fled the onslaught. The invaders, grotesquely beautiful in their bioluminescent armor, moved with terrifying grace. Their weapons spat beams of searing energy, leaving only ash and despair in their wake. Governments toppled. Armies, rendered obsolete in the face of such advanced technology, were decimated. Hope, once a flickering candle, threatened to be extinguished entirely. A century of war had begun. Humanity, outmatched and outgunned, teetered on the brink of annihilation. From the ashes of despair, whispers of salvation emerged. Deep within a forgotten government bunker, a team of scientists toiled tirelessly. Their creation, the bio-integrated suit, humanity's last hope. This wasn't just armor, it was a second skin, a symbiotic organism. The suit, sleek and black as a raven's wing, pulsed with an eerie inner light. It bonded with its wearer at a cellular level, drawing strength from a secret weapon, microscopic allies. These engineered microorganisms, cultivated in labs hidden deep beneath the ravaged surface, were the key to our survival. The process was excruciating. Imagine needles piercing every inch of your body, replacing your fear with burning, crawling fire. But when the pain subsided, you were reborn. The suit became an extension of yourself, its alien intelligence merging with your own. The microorganisms, a living symphony of bacteria and engineered cells, worked their miracles. They repaired damaged tissue, their microscopic tendrils weaving flesh and bone back together. Wounds that would have killed a man in seconds closed before your eyes. The suit amplified your strength, your speed. You could punch through concrete, outrun the fastest car. But the true marvel was the air filtration system. The aliens had released a toxin into the atmosphere, a silent killer that choked the unprepared. The microorganisms in the suit neutralized the toxin, allowing you to breathe freely even in the most poisoned air. The bond between human and microorganism deepened with every passing day. It was a two-way street. We provided the microorganisms with shelter, with sustenance. In return, they made us more than human. They were the silent guardians, the invisible force that kept us alive. The suits were not without their limitations. They couldn't stop a direct hit from an alien weapon. But they gave us a fighting chance. They allowed us to survive long enough to learn, to adapt, to fight back. Section 5. Fortress of Flesh and Steel. Our first victory came in the ruins of what was once London. The aliens, overconfident, underestimated our resilience. They paid dearly for their arrogance. We were like phantoms, striking from the shadows, our suits shimmering under the pale light of the shattered moon. The aliens, used to fighting a conventional war, were ill-prepared for our guerrilla tactics. Their weapons, designed to obliterate, were useless against our speed and agility. We were everywhere and nowhere, a plague upon their forces. Section 6. Whispers in the Void. The tide began to turn. Small victories became larger ones. We learned to predict the aliens' movements, to exploit their weaknesses. We even managed to capture some of their technology, reverse engineering it to create our own weapons. But the true advantage lay in the symbiotic relationship between human and microorganism. The aliens, for all their advanced technology, were still flesh and blood. Our microorganisms, evolving at an alarming rate, learned to exploit this weakness. They infiltrated the aliens' armor, their microscopic tendrils wreaking havoc on their biological systems. Section 7. Turning the Tide. The final battle was fought in the skies above what was once New York City. The aliens, their forces decimated, had gathered their remaining ships for a last stand. We met them head-on, our bio-integrated suits shimmering like a swarm of angry fireflies. The battle raged for days, the sky rained fire. But in the end, it was the microorganisms that tipped the scales. They infiltrated the aliens' flagship, crippling its systems. The ship, its bioluminescent armor flickering and dying, plummeted from the sky, a burning monument to our victory. Section 8. A New Dawn. The war was over, humanity had survived, but the world would never be the same. The scars of the invasion ran deep, a constant reminder of the price we had paid for our arrogance. Yet from the ashes, a new dawn arose. The bio-integrated suits, once tools of war, were repurposed. They were used to heal the sick, to rebuild our shattered cities, to cleanse the poisoned air and water. Section 9. Legacy of the Living Armor. The microorganisms, our silent saviors, continued to evolve. They became an integral part of our world, their existence a testament to the power of symbiosis. The bio-integrated suits, passed down from generation to generation, became symbols of our resilience, our ingenuity, and our determination to protect our planet. The 100-year space wars had been a brutal, bloody affair, but it had taught us a valuable lesson. We were not alone in the universe, and sometimes the smallest allies could make the biggest difference. We had learned to fight, but more importantly, we had learned to coexist. The future, though uncertain, held the promise of a new era, one where humanity and microorganism walked hand in hand, the legacy of the living armor forever etched into the fabric of our existence.